And of course he scores. When in doubt, it's Sung Chul Kim who will score.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Pacific Pursuit, and welcome back to Ulsan, where in today's episode we have our final group games here against Barito, Putera, Wuhan, three towns, and a very, very faint chance, well, not a very faint chance, but we need a bit of hope going into these games that we do go on and qualify. The state of affairs at the moment, I think first place is out of the question. What a good thing about today is that both of these teams will play against Sydney, who are, I guess, the best team in this competition as it stands, with their wins in this group, the best team in this group. That's what it was on about there. In terms of the other groups, I think we're looking at a second place finish. So if we take a look at these five groups here, down here, I think Beijing will probably get through there, as you can see, where even if they drop points to, do they play Vissel Kobe in their game? Yeah, so if they drop points there, then we tie with them. Shanghai Port, it's a draw in that group there. We're actually beating them, so we just need to win our games and we would get through there. And then in the other one, we've got Niigata, Kichi are also then, if we're matched with them at the moment. Yeah, we are matched with them, but the goal difference for Niigata is a lot more superior, as you can see there. And then we've got as well alongside that in this group 5 points for Pathum, Kashiwa, Seoul, MacArthur on 6 as well, so that could go anywhere, and I think we could leapfrog them with a win. I think we still can get through. We need to be one of the best second place teams, 3 out of 5 from our region, so we'll keep a close eye on that. It was a very good episode yesterday, but the job's not done. We want to win this Champions League, and we're going to try and do that, hopefully starting our real Champions League campaign starting today. We'll get that underway. Let's get straight into it. The first game of the day against Barito Putera. So the team for this game against Barito Putera starts with Park and goal. We've got a backline of Meli, Kim, Fabrizio and Garcia. We've got Jakey Shin, Jaebon Lee and Park, who starts in the middle today. We've got no place for Dongwon Lee or Chen Zheng, suspension there. We've got Kim Han on the left, Ji Sung Yeol on the right, Sung Chul Kim on up top. We need goals, and we're going to start very, very attacking. Kick off here in this game against Barito Putera. There's an early chance for them here. Hopefully it doesn't come to anything. There's a tackle there. Park does well to win it back, but it'll go back with the possession of the Barito Putera players in behind the shot there, and it's cleared. Early stages of this game and we're already on the back foot. I mean, this team, realistically, we have to be absolutely thrashing. You know, they haven't really had the best campaign. They might have been Indonesian, were they Indonesian? Yeah, they've been Indonesian league champions, but you can see their record before that. We have to be doing so much better, and it's just not happening for us for whatever reason. I mean, we finished our league campaign. We had 3 games, was it, since last time out? The two games actually. A Busan win there, and against Seoul 5-0 we ended on 85 points, which with 1 loss, we had 13 draws, 24 wins, was less than when we won the league last time. We had 28 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, and we got 88 points, which is probably better than the record we got. Well, it is better because we got 3 less points this time round when we won the league. But when we win the league, we absolutely dominate. We did not come off first place since the start of the season. Pretty much, we were like second for a few game weeks, and then after that, we were in cruise control for the most part of that season. So we've done well there, but when it comes to this, it just can't click for us. We have to be going 18 out of 18 if we want to win this trophy, and it's just not happening. It will be a remarkable comeback if we can go and win it. We need to make the signings, but hopefully we can do that. Park is in behind here. He's been a big threat, you know. You got to remember, Park, we signed this guy as a free agent, you know, just to come in and help out a little bit. And his numbers, to be fair, aren't too bad. 7 league goals in 30 games, a lot of them coming last year. As you can see there, when he did start a lot more games, I think he was, he was a good player for us, and he's put a good shift in. We just, it's maybe there's better, more suitable conditions, but at the same time, I guess he's consistent when we call on him. He does well when we bring him into the team off the bench when he starts. Not a bad player, and it's nice to see that he is working hard when we still do have him in this team. Bit of defending required, hard work needed from our defenders, just so we don't concede some more goals here in this game. The ball down the left side, will it be a low driven one? It goes goes to the edge of the area, the square ball all the way. Kim Hun on the ball, can he clear it? He does, as far as no one. It's tried to find Sung Chul Kim, but he's not able to get on the end of that, and now it will go back into the possession of the players here for what was the team name? Barito, Putera. I thought it was Barito, something like that. And they're attacking. We should probably give them more respect. They are continuously attacking. The ball in the middle, and that is 1-0 here in this game for them. And once again, we've just conceded like that. It's as simple as that. We go 1-0 down. We need a win in this game. We don't get a win and we're out, pretty much. We are out, so we need to get this win. Going off for our encouragement. We've got close to a full strength team, fully rested team. There's no reason why we should be playing this bad, and it's just not coming for us. I mean, you could make the argument that I'm making these excuses, but when I see what I see in the league and in the Korean FA Cup we just won, you'd be just as confused as well if it was your team. And considering how we start the campaign and then going into the middle of the campaign, this is how it turns out. The Wuhan game might have been just a bit of a slip up, but then the last one against Sydney and then this one here, it's just not gelling for us. But we might have a chance here. Sung Chul Kim with the effort, and of course he scores. When in doubt, it's Sung Chul Kim who will score, and that is 1-1 here in this game. And now this is the point where I believe we're going to win it all from this point onwards. We were briefly bottom of the group. We could go back there if there is a goal here for Barito. Putera to the edge of the area and we win it back. But, it might have been a slip up in that game against Wuhan, but the Sydney game, the start of this game, not good at all. I still think we can do it. I think we don't have the toughest of tasks, and I think we have quality on this pitch that will lead us there, but whether or not we can is a different statement. We've said that we can before, it's just not worked out for us. Let's have a look. Sung Ho Park finds himself on the ball into Jakey Shin in the midfield. He goes out wide to Melly here on this left side. Where will he go? Hopefully, I think Melly, is he re-signed? I don't even know if he's re-signed, or he might have agreed to go elsewhere. Yeah, he has re-signed. I thought he had. So he is staying with us for at least the next season. We will have to obviously make those changes for Ji Sung Yom and Fabrizio, but I think we can make them. I think there's probably at this point there's bigger priorities in the team that if we were to lose them it would be more of a problem. Fabrizio's a shame, but Ji Sung Yom, I mean, I don't know how many league goals he's ended the season on. If we go and take a look, 15 league goals. His form in recent times not the best. He's obviously had quite a few injuries, but it's just not up to where it formerly was, and his market value dropping. It must be, they must know that it's time for his time's up here at the club, and he's moving. He's making that decision to go to the Shanghai Port. Whether or not it's a move up or a move down, I don't know. I'd like to keep him. Hopefully he can make a few good moments whilst he's still here. Jaebon Lee beats his man. He has the effort. What a goal it is from Jaebon Lee. He does so well to beat his man there, and he just puts the shot into that bottom left corner, and that is 2-1 here in this game. And that is it's a very good goal from him. Not a player you'd expect really to get the goal. How many goals he scored this season? He's scored 4 goals there. His first season with the club, obviously coming in from Suwon, who this year finished 11th. So clearly missing him quite a lot. They had a good season last year, I'm fairly certain. Or I don't know if they had a good season, but he was the only player from like a club outside the top 4 that was in the Dream 11, which was really impressive. Clearly a very good player. Fabrizio with a header, and that is just over the bar. Let's take a look. We're not into is it drawing the other game? We can't see that yet, but we are on 7 points. If we take a look at the other groups we have in that group there, Seoul on 8, Niigata on 5, Johor on 5, and then Beijing on 7. I don't know what that goal difference is saying. I think Beijing are losing and the Brisbane Roar are drawing, but we're on 7 as well. Kim Hun bad post, and that is so close to being 3-1 and the game surely wrapped up, but we're not able to in the end. It's a shame more teams can qualify, but it's not a shame really. We just have to be better. We're just making these excuses at this point, and we have to be so much better if we want to win this competition. Hopefully this is the but if not, it would be very disappointing. But I feel like it has been building up, and if we just have a very good transfer window, then there's no reason why we can't go and do much better though, since that goal was conceded in the first half of this game. We went 1-0 down, 30 minutes in, straight after a quick reply, and we turned it around in 3 minutes, and hopefully we can get the result that we need from this game, avenge that draw and all those losses, and maybe a 3-0 hammering of Sydney, but they might still win the group here. It won't matter. Let's have a look. Sung Chul Kim is in behind, but he's not able to do anything with that in the game. Any other updates in the other games? That's what I was trying to say there. I got mixed up with the words. It's not looking like we'll go through as of yet, but we've also got to remember we play Wuhan 3 times. We can't finish first, but if we beat them, then that would take us up to 10, and you would think that some of those teams who are beaten, at least one of them will drop points, and we will go and overtake them as Jabon Lee scores. It's 3-1 here, 2 goals from the midfielders, and now we're left with a very simple, well, we could need to get more goals in this game. That is ideal, because if it does come to a tie in the end, goal difference could be a factor. I assume it will be a factor. I think it's what qualified last year on goal difference or something like that. Or it would have been to get through the second place, but we finished first anyway on the last day, which was remarkable. Really didn't get that on camera. I don't think it was. It wasn't on camera, but it was crazy. Really. Let's have a look. Any other updates? We do need the goals we have coming into this game. -1 goal difference. I do remember correctly, so we are up to 1 now. I think, was it Beijing who had like a 4 goal difference or something like that, or it might have been Nagata actually, because they got a 6-0 win over Kichi, and then in their game we can't see, they're winning 1-0 against John Buck. Come on, John Buck, we need to win the game, man. What are you doing? Or even a tie would be ideal for us. So they dropped to 5 points in their group. There's a ball in the middle here, back post, Park with a header. Unlucky to not score there, really, but it is a save. We need John Buck to score, we really do, in that game there. As you can see, still quite a lot of time. It's been quite slow games, as we've had in this game here. 50 minutes gone, and there's still a lot of time for things to happen, and there might be a chance here for Barito in behind. Good save from Park in the end there. I think we might we won't go and speed it up actually, we'll take our time. I think the chances will eventually die down a bit, but I really am interested to see what goes on in these other games here as we go and take a look. Kitchi are drawing their game, so we just need John Buck to score really, and then that does take one team out of the equation, because no matter what happens we would be ahead of them. As it stands, we're ahead of the teams in this group here, because the Shanghai Port are losing to Sapporo, is it? Or they're losing to Johor actually, but even a draw in that one means we'd go ahead of them. Beijing, we could beat them on goal difference, and then Seoul as well are doing quite well. I don't know who they must be. I think they'll play MacArthur in the last game, because MacArthur were already quite high. Yeah, they do. So if they lose that one and we win ours, basically we're in a good position as it stands. We could do with 1 or 2 more goals going our way, but as it stands, in a good position. Park does well there to come and claim that ball. I think we're going to speed it up. That's what we do. We don't go on key highlights, because whenever we do that, or only commentary, whenever we do that, we always go and concede goals. Let's see what we can do here. Sung Chul Kim knocking it around, and Park scores 4-1 here in this game. It's a good goal as well for Park. Always nice to see. He's becoming a bit of a cult hero. It's 4-1 here. He gets his goal in the Champions League when we've needed him. We've not mentioned him that much. He might not have played that much, but when we've needed him, he's been so good. He's always been creating those chances, and he's got himself a goal now in the Champions League. 4-1 here in this game. We'll go and get this sped back up. There might be another chance here. Parker's in behind here again, and it's Ki Hwan Kim who scores. 5-1 here. Will the goal stand? It won't stand. That's a shame really for Kim on that left side, who has come onto the field here. As we go and take a look what's happening in the other games, there's a chance here. It's back to Park, who plays it into Fabrizio, knocking it around. There's an equaliser. Seoul are now drawing. It's Kashiwa though. They've gone and taken the lead in that game actually, which is quite eventful. Anything else that has happened in the other games? We've conceded in this one, which is frustrating, because it pulls our goal difference back when we really don't need it to. I think the game should be wrapped up, but nothing would surprise me. Wuhan 3 times are taking an absolute battering, so if we go and take a look at our group, see what's happening, that could be good for the goal difference. So yeah, the goal difference is that a head-to-head because they beat us? Maybe. If we're going to take a look, do they have a big goal difference ahead of us or something like that? They have -1, so it is on head-to-head. I don't know how that would work in deciding the second place teams. Hopefully that has, well, it can't really, because there is no head-to-head, but if it does come down to, so in the final game we play Wuhan 3 times, so we can control that by just beating them, because we beat them on points. I assume Barito cannot catch up at this point, and then it would be goal difference for the other teams, because it can't be head-to-head, or it might be record, but I would like to think it would be goal difference, because I think that's how it's worked before. As Sung Chul Kim scores to make it his 30th goal of the season, second of this game. We'll go and make the changes. Do we have? Yeah, we do have 5 changes. I want to bring Vasquez on. We'll bring Park in at the back, and those are the changes we'll go with. Made the changes nice and early so we get everyone rested, which is good. We're up to 3rd place now. We were 3rd place before, but 4th place, the lowest point when we were losing this game. Can we make it 6-2? It's going to be Ji Sung Yom with the shot, and he makes it 6-2. I don't know why. Has Sung Chul Kim got his hat trick? Has he got his hat trick? We've got Jaebon Lee with 2 goals. I thought it was goals for both the midfielders. It mustn't have been. Jakey Shin hasn't scored in this game. That's 7-2 now. It's Sung Chul Kim finally does get his hat trick. I don't know why he's not been given the penalty, but I guess not. We've got 2 goals from Jaebon Lee, none from Jakey Shin. I thought he scored. 1 from Park, 1 from Ji Sung Yom, and a hat trick for Sung Chul Kim. This is more like it. Good for the goal difference. And that 2nd place, we are coming for it. But it's a big game next against the Wuhan 3 Towns. So the team for this game against Wuhan 3 Towns, we've got Park in goal, a backline of Melly, Dongwon Lee, Fabrizio Garcia. We've got Jakey Shin, Jaebon Lee, and Park does retain his place. Kim on the left, Ji Sung Yom on the right, and Sung Chul Kim up top. Kick-off here in this game against Wuhan 3 Towns. I've just learned that we have a goal difference over Wuhan of like 9 or something like that. It'll be interesting to see how this goes down. If we would get, if we win the game, then we're fine, and we go 1-0 up here in this game. Massive goal from Sung Chul Kim, and of course he's going to score it. I just looked at his stats, by the way. He's been here ages. How many seasons now? His 3rd full season. He's done massive numbers, and 26 goal season. He got what in his first? 23 there, 26. It's been his best season, and he's just been there, present all the time. 31 league games, 66 league goals in 96 games. Absolutely incredible. And he scores here in this game. So head-to-head won't matter, I've just realised, because we go through. Well, we go 2nd if we win this game, and we are currently leading this game. Now, where do we stand in terms of other teams? We stand for, so Beijing, we would go through them, and as it stands, we are through. As it stands, we are through. Now, I don't know what's going on with like 1st place teams, because most of the 1st place are already secured. Some of the groups are actually quite open, but I think they will have like closed off a bit now. Yeah, as you can see, Sapporo, Vissal Kobe are through there, John Booker there, Kim Hun is on the left here, and he squares it. He tries to find Park. Can he win it back here? He's trying to, and he does well to win it back. He plays the ball into the middle. Sung Chul Kim with a header, he hits the crossbar. I don't know why we're not zoomed in there, but we are now, as Ji Sung Yom finds himself on the ball. He plays it back to Garcia. Can he slip the ball through to whoever it was making the run? It was Jaebon Lee. It's Fabrizio now into Jakey Shin over the top. Tries to pick out someone, but not able to. In the end, it falls back to Jakey Shin. Sung Kyo Park into Dongwon Lee, into Melly, knocking it around. Is this 2nd goal on the cards for us? There's a bit of a kick clash here by the looks of it, but I guess we've let it slide as Jakey Shin. Lovely ball into the middle for Sung Chul Kim. 2-1 here. Not 2-1, 2-0. 2-0 here in this game, but whether or not it will stand, we'll have to see. It's a lovely ball and a lovely header, but has Sung Chul Kim gone a bit too early? The decision is going to be disallowed, and that is quite frustrating, really. We'll go and I think we continue with this pressure. I think we're playing well. We've turned up, and we had a quite simple task. We just have to get 2 wins, and you know, if it's out of our hands, it's out of our hands. But as it stands, we are in a very good position. You know, we're Beijing, we're tied with them, so we would go 1st and 2nd, and then in the other groups, yeah, it looks like we could go through. We need one of these other teams would have to win, but as it stands, we are 2 points clear. Sung Chul Kim, can he score again here? 3 headers he's won in this game, and only one of them has counted. He's scored one, had an offside one, and missed one, which is quite the record for him. But we're continuing with this pressure. There is Sung Chul Kim, and he's really wanted to get forward. Garcia now, he's going to go back to Fabrizio. Jakey Shin into Dongwon Lee. Can he go over to this left side? It's into Melly now. Melly, can he go? He goes into Park, over to Kim Hun on this left side. He's advancing with the ball. What can he do with it? Can he pull it back? He squares it, it goes straight in, and it falls into the path of a Wuhan player now on that right side. It's a switch ball into the middle, but we do well to win it back, and now Melly is advancing. Kim Hun, lovely ball for 2-0, and it's into the hands of the Wuhan goalkeeper. in the end, so close for another goal for Park in this this Champions League season. That would have been really good for him, but he's not able to in the end, and that long ball just leads to nothing. It's Jakey Shin into Melly on this left side. Can he play the ball down the line? It's Kim Hun who he finds, and he plays a lovely ball into the middle. Can he get there? It's Sung Chul Kim, and he does, and that is 2-0 here in this game. Sung Chul Kim with 33 for the season. It's a bit of a mistake at the back. It's a very, very good ball. If it had found Sung Chul Kim the first time, it was Kim Hun, was it, on that left side who played it? If we take a look on that left side, he just tries to. You can see what he's doing, and a bit of the defender clears it, but it comes off the other defender, and that is unlucky for them really. But we won't care. We're doing our bit here. We've been dominant, absolutely dominant in this game. Check them stats: 70% possession, 2.68 xg. And it's only the second half. Now let's take a look what's going on in the other games. It might have been a very, very tough position we were in, but we have the possession of the ball in this game. That's obviously what I was trying to say there. We've got the possession, we're playing well, and we are in possession of a second place spot. We were as low at 30 minutes into that last game against Barito Putera as 4th place, and now we're into second. It's been scrappy, but we've shown signs. I mean, we won 7-2 and we're 2-0 up here in this game. This is how we were meant to have played the whole league phase, just absolutely demolish teams like this. Sung Chul Kim for 3-0. That's his hat-trick. 50 minutes when we needed a big performance. Sung Chul Kim has gone and done it. Great display from him, and that is 3-0 here. Job done. This is how we had to play the whole time, you know, these 2 games and then that 1 game against Sydney, the second game, but those other games, you know, the 2 losses and the draw, just not up to speed. But if we play like this, I can't complain. We've been incredible. 7-2 win, a 3-0 win away from home here. You know, to win a competition like this, you have to be dominant in the league phase, and I think that's what we're showing signs of today. Whoever we play tomorrow, if we play tomorrow, I'd like to think we are qualified. It looks like we should be as it stands. Yeah, we are as it stands, and the goal difference is quite favourable if it doesn't go our way. Anyway, we've got like 7 now. I'm pretty sure we'll leave the players that are on, because they've had the time to rest, and if we can get 1 more goal, we wouldn't mind. And we've got a break after this. We'll obviously have a few friendlies before we go into those games, and that will be managed a bit better. I can focus on transfers now that we don't have the Asian Cup to look at. There's a chance here. Fabrizio does well to get that clear. The final time you will be seeing Ji Sung-yeom and Fabrizio. They've been a good part of this process. It's a shame that they are moving on, but you know, this is part of the game really. We have to go and make the signings, and hopefully by tomorrow we see some very good signings. We have a fully sharp and ready to go team, and we go and win our game, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, if that takes us to the final. I don't know if it does, but something around that, and hopefully we have the Asian Champions League in our hands in a few episodes time. The final few moments of this game, let's just go and confirm there's an injury here for Park. Hopefully nothing too bad really. We'll go and make some changes that probably need to be made. The wing backs, and then into the midfield, Ahmed on. We don't want players complaining about playing time as well, so we'll go and make them there. Take a look at the other groups. What are they saying? We've got, if we just go and pause this quickly, because I do really want to know. So in that one there, we're beating them, Niigata, and then Beijing. So we are the 3 teams that are going to be going through Beijing as well, and then it will be Ulsan Hyundai who will be in this next round. We're stubborn. We've had to force our way through. But the way we played today, 10 goals scored. Ahmed with an effort. What a strike it is. It's not going to count as his goal. I think that's quite harsh, really, because he looked like he was on target. But Emmanuel Ahmed scores in this game, 4-0. And that should be I'm fairly certain that it is we are through. There's the final few moments here. Can we just go and speed it up a bit? I really want to know if we are through. You should see by the intro there's a chance here. It's played up the field by Wuhan 3 times, but we've absolutely demolished them. To be fair, this is how we played against them in the other game, but they beat us, and that's been the difference for us really. This is how they played. And it's just been, I don't know if it was unfortunate, but it was unfortunate, really. I'll say it was unfortunate. But in this game, it's 5-0, and it's Chen Zheng who gets involved. A 7-2 win, a 5-0 win, and we should be, fingers crossed, through to the next. If we're not, then you're missing out on one of the best teams in this tournament by the looks of it, if this is how we're playing. But the full-time whistle is going to go. There's one final chance here. Can we make it 6? It's going to be standing over this free kick. Ji Sung-yeon into Kim with a bullet header and the rebound. Can Fabrizio score? It's a Ji Sung-yeon free kick. Fabrizio with the rebound, and their final games will wrap up here. And that is the full-time whistle. 5-0 win, and we should be through. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It's a similar tale as 2 years ago, I believe it was. If we go and take a look, was it up here or was it in the other season? We will be playing against John Buck, and if you remember what happened last time, absolutely insane. John Buck, the record against them this year, if we go and take a look, we went and got a draw there. We had a 3-1 win there, a 3-1 win there, and a 3-3 draw there. It will be them we play in the next round of the Asian Champions League. I'll leave you all with this little tune. I hope to see you all again tomorrow for those games. Thank you. Bye-bye.